We are hearing from more witnesses who were there at the scene, and we want to go to Dane Placco, who is standing by with one of them right now. Dane?
We've been talking with Gabriela Recencio, who was at the scene in Highland Park with her family when the shooting started. She is speaking to a family member right now. I don't want to interrupt her phone call because she has to get some information about a family member. She came here to the hospital looking for a family member who she was concerned. Now she's off the phone. Gabriela Recencio, you say you're from Highwood, correct? Yes. Tell me where you were when the shooting started.
I was standing with my daughter right in the corner of Central and 2nd Street. I was standing right where Uncle Dan's store used to be, and I don't know the new name of the store, but we were standing right in front of it, and the parade had just starting around 10:05, and we were just obviously getting happy that the parade was happening. And I was actually live on Facebook, but then I took it down so I can go on Snapchat to start Snapchatting, and 10-15 minutes into the parade, we start hearing, which in the beginning sounded like fireworks, but then we actually started noticing that it was like shootings, because everybody started going into a panic mode, and we all like ducked down first, and then like my daughter and my nephew were hugging each other, and then my niece hugged her son, and then I turned around because I remember that her husband with her newborn baby were over behind us, and I actually turned and I saw the shooter right on top of Ross Cosmetics in the roof.
It was on the roof?
On the roof, shooting towards the crowd.
Was he standing, kneeling, aiming?
I'm guessing he was just like, I don't know how he was, because I mean all I saw was like the gun aiming, like the person aiming this way, like towards us, and like I started going to a panic mode, and then in that moment it just sucks that your body kind of like changes up on you, because I just went numb, like your body just goes numb, and I just fell to the ground, and then as soon as I was able to get up, I grabbed my daughter, I started running towards Uncle Dan's, and then I bumped into a 95-year-old lady. We both fell, and then I noticed that her head was going to fall to the ground, so I put my arm underneath so that her head wouldn't hit the ground. As soon as I could, I got her up. I pushed her and my daughter into the store, and then I ran towards the store afterwards. We were all trying to get away from the windows. We started putting the kids inside the dressing rooms, and we were all just standing there waiting for help to arrive. And then
describe the gunfire. What did you hear? How many shots?
I mean,
did you hear?
It just sounded like a bunch of them. I mean, maybe 20 to 30,
rapid
40.
Fire,
like,
very
yeah,
quickly?
rapidly, and you just don't know. We were all like worried about if we were going to get a shot or if we were going to get wounded or whatever. Like my instinct as a mother was protect my daughter, so I was using my body as a shield in the beginning. And then as soon as I was able to push her into the store, I just shoved her in there.
Did you see any of the people that were injured?
2 ladies that were standing on my right-hand side got shot in the leg. They were in the store with us, so as soon as the paramedics came in and asked if there was anybody injured or wounded in there, we pointed at the 2 ladies that were there that were injured. They got the shot wounds in their legs. I didn't see the guy that got shot or killed. I mean, right now that I showed you on the Facebook feed, the guy got the revolving door from Walker Brothers, and there's a guy there that got shot in the floor.
And you came here to the hospital because?
Yes, I came here because I wanted to see if my niece with her family was in here, because I guess she scraped her leg when she fell. So I just wanted to make sure that they were all fine. I mean, I did call everybody that I knew was there. Everybody's safe. I just wanted to make sure that she was okay, because I mean, I know that she had just given birth a couple of weeks ago, and going through this trauma and noticing that, like, you know, her newborn baby and her husband and all these people that were there. What
was the scene inside the hospital when you went in?
I mean, they're not letting anybody into the ER because I guess everybody's in the ER, so people are going through the emergency room. It's really calm right now. Maybe like 10 or 15 people are in the conference room that actually have people that are injured or wounded in there, and we're all waiting for answers, I guess.
You know, as we were standing here waiting to do this interview, you look very emotional. You said it's really now just starting to hit you what you survived.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like I'm in a state of shock. I keep on dazing out because it's so fresh, and I just keep on having all that scene in my head of us running away, getting into safety, and knowing that I put my daughter kind of at a risk, at a dangerous situation. Now I feel guilty about it because, I mean, I never in a million years thought that. I mean, I kind of know that it would happen, but not like this quick or to us.
Well, you should never feel guilty about taking your kid to a parade, right?
Yeah, true, but it just does the fact that like she could have gotten shot, or my son was actually supposed to be in the marching band, and at the last minute he actually decided not to go, in which I'm happy that he didn't, because I don't know what I would have done if one of my child is on one corner and then I have to protect my 9-year-old. Like as a mother, I wouldn't know how to split myself into two, trying to protect both of them. So I'm kind of happy that my son stayed home, and maybe I should have stayed home with my daughter, but I mean,
What does it say about the times we're living in?
it sucks. It's scary. You just don't know if you're walking towards grocery shopping, if you're going to get shot, or if you're walking just for a run or a walk, you're going to get shot. It's scary where we're living, especially with COVID and this and the shifting of the universe, and
A lot to worry about.
yeah, and like before we only had to worry about if we had like lice in our hair or little things, and now we have to worry about shootings. And
Gabriela Recencio, thank you for talking
You're
to
welcome.
us. This happened, this is just an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's still very fresh in your mind.
it is.
All right, thank you so much. We did get a statement from the hospital, North Shore University Health System, here at Highland Park Hospital. I want to read that statement to you now. They're promising an update here shortly, saying North Shore Highland Park Hospital currently treating 26 individuals, and 5 have been transported to North Shore Evanston Hospital. That is a trauma center, so presumably those 5 are suffering more serious injuries. A vast majority suffer gunshot wounds, so the remaining sustained injuries as a result of the ensuing chaos at the parade, as she was just speaking about. We mobilized quickly, and within 30 minutes of the event had 20 additional physicians, surgeons, trauma surgeons, orthopedic specialists, etc., and nurses and other support staff present. We have both crisis and social workers available on site to assist with family and friends of the individuals who were injured. We will keep you posted on any developments. We'll have an update there saying at 1:10, which by my cell phone is only about a minute or two away. We've set up a rake out here, a mic stand, in case anybody from the hospital is going to come out and talk to us. Otherwise, they'll just be sending press releases updating us with the information. But that's the situation here at North Shore Highland Park Hospital. Back to you.
Dane, we're hoping that they will have a press conference, hopefully in the next hour sometime. We'll stand by for that as well.
Keep us up.